Here's Ron. He gave me a shuttle to Emmett and Wagner Drive. That's where way like 10 years ago I finished my hike right here. So I want to say thanks, Ron, for helping me today. Linda's in the back. I don't think you can hardly see her, but she's in there. Thank you very much for helping me out, Ron.
Sure thing.
Oh, there, you put down the back seat. Thank you.
Thank you.
I know it was a little cold and a little rough ride for you, but we made it.
Yeah.
All right, be well and happy hiking.
Yep, happy hiking. Thanks.
We are coming up here to the Battle Creek River, which sounds kind of funny. Battle Creek River. Anyway, there's the bicycle path that the North Country Trail uses. Then it actually crosses this bridge here, and we keep going down here a ways. I guess I got to go on the other side of the other side of the road over there to get across that bridge. But here we go. There's a good look at the Battle Creek River. We're up over this bridge here, and I just kicked the tailpipe. Wasn't watching, but we're up on this bridge here. It appears just to be a bridge for railroads. There's like 7 tracks going underneath here, and there's a big railroad yard going down that way. Some more of the railroad yard over here. So, you know, railroads are important. A lot of trash here. And we're at the corner of Emmett and Raymond. And the parking lot's just across the street. I'm looking for a chance to get across here. Looks good. And here's the parking lot. The other parking lot where Ron Suitman dropped me off is only a 4-hour parking lot. But this parking lot, you can travel more than, or leave your car parked here more than 4 hours. I don't know if we can leave it overnight. Here's a nice kiosk here that shows you this section. I'm up here and I'm coming down. The blue section is the North Country Trail, and the red section is a bicycle route. So sometimes we share it with the bicycle route, and they've got the Hike 100 and a bunch of stuff on the North Country Trail there. We'll check the map. Yeah, there's maps in there. See what's on. Oh, a beautiful description of the North Country Trail over here. Alright, I think I'm gonna re-gear here because I'm getting a little hot. Alright, we got a bunch of stuff going on here. Got the Calhoun County Trailway, the Iron Bell Trail, North Country Trail, and the Lakes to Lake Trail. So a lot of stuff going on, combining a bunch of stuff. Wow, this is like the junction of the electric line right-of-ways there. There's the electric lines going in every direction. Here we have this fence over here. I don't know what's fenced in. Sometimes it's like the sewage treatment plant or something like that. You never know. But you know, you got to make the trail work where you can make it work, I guess. If it means going through a section like this is what you gotta do. I'm not sure what that is down there. A bunch of buildings. Looks like maybe they're for maintenance of the county highways or something like that. Or it looks like it once was a gravel pit. So maybe that's why. Yeah, over here it looks like a gravel pit. So we're going around the gravel pit right now. That's why it's fenced in, so people don't go over the cliff. But I tell you, with this hike, I'm kind of seeing the gritty side of Battle Creek, where before the other hike I did like 11 years ago with Ron, he helped me with one section and he shuttled me and so forth. Well, basically that was all along the linear park, so that wasn't you know, gritty at all. That was a beautiful section. We're coming at Powell and Westbrook at the corner, and we've got a trailer park. What do you know about that? We're still in the electric line right away too, but like I said, this section's showing the more you know, manufacturing and grittier side of Battle Creek. In contrast, on the Ice Age Trail in Heartland, Wisconsin, you're hiking by $1 million houses. We're coming up on the Ott Biological Preserve here, so we should start seeing some pretty cool stuff, I would think. And here's a nice parking lot they made here, and hopefully we'll leave the electric line right over here. So and over here it looks like they got a nice kiosk featuring the North Country Trail. You can't go too wrong here. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it's got a bunch of North Country Trail stuff. And what does this side have? Oh, nothing. So there's an opportunity to do something right there. But here we go. It kind of shows you are here. I started over here, so I think I'm over halfway done. We're splitting up here. The Calhoun County Trail System's going that way, and the North Country Trail's going this way. So it kind of shows where we're at. We're right here, and we're gonna make this big U-ey here. It was in the woods for just a little bit. Now we're back out into the electric line right away, and I thought we were through with it. Oh well, bummer. It's still a nice place to hike. I guess we're going back into the woods, so that's good. The North Country Trail makes this giant S in the park. If you tip this map sideways and look at it, it looks like an S. There's a couple places here where the trail kind of divides up, and you have to pick which route you want to hike on. It comes back together. Here's the swampy area right there. You hear a lot of birds chirping out there. Nice wooded area here in the Ott Biological Preserve. Just a really nice, cool hike in the woods. Now something's going on here. I'm not sure. Right there it's got a double blaze there, and here it's got an arrow here, and I've got a blaze going this way. A little bit confusing, but I think we're doing a switchback up this hill, and then we're going to go back the other way. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like that's what's happening. I see the trail going up the hill there. So, like I said, this reminds me of Robert O. Cook Arboretum in Janesville. Just a nice wooded area near a city. It's pretty incredible. Yeah, looks like we're going up this hill and then we're going to the left. I don't know if this is like an old forest road or something on top of this road. We'll come up and take a look. Here, well, I guess we're junctioning with some other trails. So, oh, here's a little pond over here too. So this looks like it used to be an old road that we're going to go on. And I'm going this way. So that's pretty cool. Let's go down here and take a look at this. It looks like a map. So there's a nice pond. And maybe it'll say you are here. Yeah, it does. We're right here. We're gonna we zig down, we're gonna zag up, and then we're gonna zig down that way. Kind of, like I said, if you looked at it sideways, it would look like an S. The Canadian geese will not shut up. Just remember when I camped at North Lake up in near Weyerhaeuser, Wisconsin on the Ice Age Trail, and the geese are honking all night. Oh, well, and here's another swampy area on this side of the road. Now we're up on this little hill, and it almost seems like an esker. You've got a swamp over there and a swamp over here, and we're hiking on top of this hill. So maybe it is an esker. I'm not 100% sure, but it sure feels like it. I see a big bridge down there. There's a guy on it. I'm not sure if the North Country Trail goes on that or not. That might be there's the bicycle path that goes on its own route. So that might be part of the bicycle path. Let's just see what happens. It looks like we're going to the right up here. So maybe we are going down to that bridge. Here's a beautiful view of the pond down here. Here's another sign here. Consumers Energy Trail. And oh, it is a esker. It says Main Esker Trail. Wow. And we can take a look and see where we're at here. Oh, we're at the top of this here. We're at the northern point of that. Like I said, it kind of zigs down here, zags, and then we're going south now. We may be coming up to the bridge known as the Helidrop Bridge. It looks wide. This part of the trail might be for bicycles too. So, but I don't see very many bicycle tracks. And coming around. And I see a metal bridge over here. So maybe this is actually the Helidrop Bridge. You'd think it would have been a bigger bridge than that, but I guess it's maybe it's bigger than I think. But here we go. There it is. Right there. The Helidrop Bridge. Cool. Let's see what's down in here. It just seems like a big muckety-muck area. Right there. Alright, here's a bench on this boardwalk system. Oh, this, like I said before, the price of the lumber has shot up. So this would be even more expensive. Oh, there's the gentleman I've seen before. He's on a bike. That's why he left in a hurry. Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright. On this big, huge boardwalk here, I met Dave, who's a local guy. He's been telling me the history of the Ott Preserve here, and he's got a very unusual bike here. Tell us about it.
Well, it's just a little bike that was a regular bike, and I cut the frame apart and put a battery in it and made a new frame around the battery and put the motor in the back, in the hub.
So it's an e-bike,
Yeah.
but you know, once you get a little bit crotchety like I am, you know, I'm about ready to retire here.
Yeah.
The e-bike sounds awfully good, you know.
They got a lot of power. They're easy to ride. You can pedal or not, you know. You can ride like a motorcycle or you can ride like a bicycle and pedal.
Yeah.
You know, I usually just pedal when I get cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, good seeing you
Okay.
and the bike. And
Tman hikes.
yeah, tmanshikes.com, or just Google Tman hiking, Tman, and you'll find my website. I'll have a video, but it takes me like a week or two to edit it.
Okay.
All right, good seeing you, Dave.
Have a good one, Ty.
You too. Wow, that was cool. He had a cool bike there. And now I think he said I was probably about 6/10 of a mile away from the parking lot. I don't have that far to go. There's a bench to sit on. Wow, that Dave was an interesting guy. He told me some interesting facts. He said that bridge back there, before they put that big long boardwalk and the bridge in there, that there was two parts of the Ott Preserve, and you couldn't get to one side to the other. So that bridge lets you get to one, you know, gets back and forth between the two sides. And like I said, part of the North Country Trail in here allows bikes, or it's shared with bikes, and some isn't. So it's kind of a interesting arrangement here. Looks like we're coming to a trail junction here. It's got a bench and a sign. Let's see what the sign says. East Esser Trail, and the Stutteret Loop is that way. And hopefully the parking lot's this way. I think I see something flashing across the horizon there. We got it. Looks like it might be a tow truck or something. Alright, I don't know what that is. Looks like some sort of construction truck or something like that, or they're working on something. But that's over near some houses to the left here. What appears the parking lot is straight ahead. There's a sign and another bench coming up. We'll take a look at it. I thought we were coming out to the parking lot, but we're not. It's just the trail junction. And it kind of... Oh, we still got a little ways to get to the parking lot. And right there, Eagle Scout Project. Some of the trail signs were Eagle Scout Project. Wow. Alrighty. So it looks like, I don't know, we got a little ways yet. And this looks like a trail that's shared by, they've got different color codes. So this one looks like it might be shared with bicycles. It appears we're coming up on something here, but it says the North Country Trail is going to the right. So we'll have to watch. I don't know if this is the parking lot and the trail goes to the right, but you go straight for the parking lot. I'm not sure what, I don't see any trail going to the right yet. So I don't know what to think. We'll see what happens. Maybe it means up here the North Country Trail goes to the right. So it looks like there's a parking lot behind that gate. So they had a kind of what I call an early turn signal here, I think. Yeah. Here's another, what would you say, post here. That's got a bunch of directions on it here. So that's it. We're coming out to the parking lot. I'm at the historic bridge, County Park, and my surprise, it looks like there's several historic bridges. So one big one up there and a few smaller ones down here. So this must be where they bring the bridges that they no longer are using. But I'm going to start out from here. I'm going to bike up to the Ott Preserve, and then I'm going to walk back to here. So that's what the plan is. It's a beautiful day. It's around 3-ish, so I might as well use the rest of the day. I'm back at the Ott Biological Preserve here, where I ended last night, and I biked Reba from the historic bridge park. It turns out to be the historic bridges park because there's like 7 or 8 bridges there. I'm assuming this is the North Country Trail here, the Calhoun County Trailway. It looks like it shares the trailway here for a ways, and then in the Kimball Pines it splits up. So we'll keep going on this. And the one thing I want to say about this pea gravel here, sometimes it gets to be almost a sand consistency, and when I was riding my bike, you just sink into it and it stops your bike. Right down here is one of those spots where I turned this corner and my bike just sunk into the gravel, and I had to stop because it just stopped my bike right in here. We're out to Evanston Avenue and Edgewood Avenue. They've got a lot of ease in this neighborhood. And here's the Chin Baptist Church. So, not sure how that is different than the other Baptist church, but that's what they got here. We're made the corner here and coming down to this busy street here with the McDonald's, and there looks to be a wooded area there. You never know when you could put the North Country Trail through something like that. I don't know if that's part of the Ott Preserve or not, but somebody's parking over here. That's kind of weird. I'm in front of the McDonald's. I came down this path right here. Then you got to come over to the light and cross, and then come back this way and go in front of this medical care facility right here. And then after that, it takes a turn to the left here. So, and goes in back away from the street. So that's what the program is right now. Just taking it easy. I don't have anything else to do for the rest of the night. I believe this is a no indoor McDonald's. So you gotta order everything through the drive-thru. I still think they're doing really good. Hiking down this path, there's a whole bunch of trees piled up there. This looks like kind of like a little place they come to dump stuff, maybe the county or the city. This says 4.0. I don't know if that's how far it is from the historic bridge. I don't think so, but it's got all these symbols on it for all the different trails. So like I said, I'm hiking behind that medical center and just going pretty soon. I think it's, oh, we're coming back up to this electric line right away here. We're coming up to kiosks right here. Yeah, and I don't know, this might be where the North Country Trail splits off the Calhoun County trail system here. Let me take a look at it. Let's see where we are. Yep, it says you are here. So it looks like we're splitting off from this electric line right-of-way thing for a little while. We get a reprieve, maybe half a mile or so. All right, so I guess I'm going this way. There's a blaze right there, and I see across the parking lot there's a blaze. So this will be different from the bike ride that I was on when I was going up to the Ott Preserve. So something different to see. That'll be great. Big parking lot here. Wow, really big parking lot. You could fit like 50 cars here, and the one car that we had decided to leave. Right here is just a slab of pavement here. Just coming down the hill here, there's a slab of pavement for whatever reason, I have no idea. Some pines coming ahead. That's why they call this the Kimball Pines. There's some tall pines, but the rest of this is just a huge scrublands. You couldn't even walk through that very good if you had to. But it's nice to be in the woods, away from the electric line, and there was a bicycles. There's one guy that passed me 3 different times, and he's going like a bat out of hell. So he must be going back and forth a few times to get exercise. Coming up to some big pines. So that's what they must be talking about when they say the Kimball Pines. It's these giant, really tall, I think they're either white pines or red pines. But some of them look like, there's 2 of them there that looks like the top snapped off them. A grove of pines here. There's more pines here than I thought. And they're really, really tall. Wow, look at that. That's incredible. Especially right near Battle Creek, Michigan. You wouldn't think you'd see this, way up north, but not in southern Michigan. That's pretty incredible. So we're coming down to the bottom here, and I believe we're taking a left on the Calhoun County Trailway again, if I'm not mistaken. And there's this huge bridge here. They don't have an arrow here. They should have an arrow here, unless the trail goes off that way. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe that's why they don't have an arrow, because people would start walking there. But over here, they got a nice bench, and they got a blaze on this bridge. It looks like we're going across this huge bridge. So it looks like we're here. I got about a mile or so, more than a mile, to get down to the historic bridge. Maybe about a mile and a half. I'm not too excited. I'm just chugging along. This is the bridge. There's actually a beaver dam over there. So and here was the creek. Wow, there is a creek. So that was interesting. I just noticed that beaver dam, and then the creek's flowing from that beaver. Oh, here's another creek over here. But this one looks like it's got a culvert right there. We've got some more pines. So they're not as tall as the other ones, but they're still beautiful trees. Now the railroad tracks are way up there, and we're down here. But before we were above the railroad tracks, and there was one point there was a nice view of a river. I don't know what river it is. Maybe the Kalamazoo River, or it could be the Battle Creek River. So, and I can start hearing the interstate a lot louder. And the interstate goes right by the historic Bridge County Park. So maybe we're getting closer to the park. We're at mile 5.5. So I think we're heading down the home stretch here. We still got the gravel. The reason why Ron Tman said it's gravel instead of a paved bike trail is that one of these, either the Ott Biological Preserve or the Kimball Pines organization, they didn't want a paved path. They thought it might harm the environment or wildlife or whatever. So we got the pea gravel, getting up to a place with the metal fence, and then there's this little side trail here, which I thought might have been the North Country Trail when I was riding my bike. But it just kind of shows there's all sorts of woodlands here. So maybe it's a possibility that they could take the North Country Trail off of this bike trail here. And there's looks to be some houses over that way. So we must be getting close to the road if there's houses. All right, now we're back almost level with the railroad tracks again. Before they were below us. At one point they were way up high, and now we're kind of level with them again. We're coming to the spot here. We're up to Waddles Road, and it looks like the North Country Trail is making a break from the bike trail. So it says go to the right here. I'm not sure when I'm supposed to do that. Am I supposed to, is this it? Right here? I'm not sure. Oh, across the road I think I see the North Country Trail, but I don't know if it means you're supposed to go here or wait until you get down to this road and then cross. It's a little bit confusing. We're crossing the railroad tracks here, and the North Country Trail is starting up here again. I want to note over here it says there's 146 acres for sale. If this was Dane County, Wisconsin, they'd be buying that for the Ice Age Trail. But that might be a good chunk for the North Country Trail. They have to have somebody come out and evaluate it. And you could really get the North Country Trail off the bike trail. Alright, we're kind of up on this ridge, and there's the bike trail down below. There's some other of those historic bridges on the bottom down there. There's like 3 or 4 of them. But I think we're coming up on the big one. We're going to be coming on the big, looks like it's right over here. Hey, now I'm not sure what we're supposed to do here. If we're supposed to go over the bridge, or there's another trail over here. There doesn't seem to be very much blazing here. But here's the Charlotte Highway Bridge, built in 1886. So we'll take a look. I'll walk to the other side and see if I see any blazes over here. But they don't make these big tall bridges anymore like they used to. Evidently, with the advent of concrete and steel, you don't need that. So we'll see. All right. Wait, I think I see some sort of marker here. So maybe we are on the North Country Trail. Let's see what it says. Here. Oh, apparently we have to go down the stairway here. Right there. And then I'm almost down to the parking lot again. Alright, that's what the bottom looks like. Okay, there appears to be some bathrooms over here. And over here, it's just got a North Country Trail symbol. There's no... Well, I guess it does go that way. They should actually have an arrow going to the left here. I see another symbol down that way. That's the only way I know. But my car's over here. It's been, you know, like I said, I think this is about a 3 or 4 mile add-on here. So the more you get done, the more you don't have to do later. I have to see how much I got to do from here into Marshall, and that's it. So that's what the plan is tomorrow, and I think that's around 11 to 12-ish. So, all right, we're down at the bottom. There's the interstate over there. Here's the river, and here's the stream. I'm back at the Ott Biological Preserve, and there's Reba. I got to get the back of the van situated to put Reba in the van. So 11 more miles tomorrow and I'll be done. So looking forward to that.